Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for those new here, hi, my name is Jenny. I am a family medicine physician and a mom of two. So if you guys are following me in any capacity, you guys are probably interested in medicine. You are probably pursuing a path into the medical field. You've probably had some failures in your life, are looking for motivation. If you're anything like me, then you probably failed a lot in life. And I think that we always hear that saying that in order to be successful, it doesn't matter how many times you fall down, but the number of times that you get up. Like, no shit, I know that. I know that in order to be successful, I need to continue. But the question is, how do I do that? How do I continue when I have gone through so many failures? How do I get over that feeling of not being good enough, that I don't know enough, that I'll never be enough? So today I'm going to tell you guys specifics on what I personally do to get over my own failures and give you some examples. And so if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. All right, so let's talk about the two types of people in the world. There are the fixed mindset group, and then there's the growth mindset group. And don't worry what group you fall into, just know that your mindset can change, okay? So growing up in an Asian household, I would admit that I had a fixed mindset, which means that my family recognized my accomplishments and rewarded me and told me that I was great and smart for these accomplishments. They never told me or praised me for my efforts. And so growing up, I always wanted to excel. I wanted to do things that I was good at. And in turn, I strayed away from the things that were harder, more difficult, more challenging. Why? Because I didn't want to look stupid. I wanted my parents to be proud of me. I wanted them to continue to praise me. And that was my fixed mindset. For those who have a growth mindset, they think of failure as challenges. They are more likely to take on something hard because they want to learn something. They are interested in the process of growing. I find that the most successful medical students that I've taught during residency are the ones who are open to criticism and actually seek for it. So I always recommend my medical students at the end of the day to talk to the attending, to talk with the resident or the fellow that they're with and ask them, hey, can I get some feedback? What do you think that I can improve on today? And what are some of the things that you saw that was good so I can continue doing those things? At the same time, a good attending would ask for feedback as well. Hey, how did I teach today? Did you understand the material? Is there anything I could have done better? What did you like? Those are the things that are hard to ask because we don't want to hear it. It's very uncomfortable to be vulnerable in that space. But at the same time, those are the things that are going to help you grow and be better. And so I urge everyone to step out of their comfort zone a little bit. And even though you have a fixed mindset, doesn't mean that you can't actively change it and actively start pretending to have a growth mindset. Fake it till you make it. The more you do something, the more it becomes part of your habits and your daily routine. The more exposure you get to something, the more resistant you feel towards it. So if you have anxiety about public speaking, do things slowly, keep exposing yourself. So in changing your mindset, not only will you look at your failures as an opportunity for growth, but it won't make you as sad. Does that make sense? Okay, number 2 is all about perspective. And so this is a little bit hard as well. It's perspective on long-term goals. So it's short-term versus long-term goals. So I've been thinking about this a lot recently because I was looking at my YouTube analytics and my YouTube channel is dying, actively dying. I'm losing subscribers on a regular basis every time I upload. My videos don't get as many views as it did before. So if I look at that, the short-term goal of me like hitting 100 million subscribers and getting thousands of views and making tons of money, obviously I'm failing at that. That's not how the thing goes. But if I look at it from my long-term goals, my goal for this YouTube channel is to reach a larger audience, to teach them how to live a happier, healthier, more productive lifestyle. And I feel that I am able to reach more people and touch more people and educate more people through this YouTube channel than I am sitting in my office and seeing patients part-time during the week. And so I want to be able to give you educational value. I want to help you like have the confidence to advocate for your own healthcare. And so I feel that with my videos, I have gotten so many messages, even with my mental health series back in December. So many of you guys messaged me and thanked me because that series has helped you. It doesn't have as many views as I want it to, but I am helping individual people. I am making a difference. And that's the reason I went into medicine in the first place. So with YouTube, I feel like I'm able to do that on a larger scale. So that in turn motivates me to continue making YouTube videos. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Try to always look for the deeper meaning in everything that you do. I don't know if you guys know that diagram where it shows like a starting point and then a straight line to your goal. Well, in reality, it's more of a crazy mess before you even start going horizontal and backwards and in circles until you realize, okay, I think I want to start now. And even after you start, you still go in circles and which way and backwards and zigzags before you reach your destination. It is never always a straight line that people think is from finish to accomplishment or from start to success. There are always obstacles in the way, and the people who become successful is people who understand that and are okay with those challenges and looking at it in a way that these challenges will actually make them stronger and a better physician or a better person or a healthier, happier person. So another example is that I have started a healthier lifestyle starting January 4th because that was a Monday or Sunday, Monday. And basically I wanted to exercise more regularly and I wanted to eat healthier. And I have done those things. I'm very happy that I've done those things. But the scale does not think that I did those things. So I've actually not lost any weight, probably gained 1 pound, and literally been working out 3 to 4 times a week. And so if I look at that and if I only look at the short-term goal of weight loss, then I'm gonna be very disappointed. But if I look at the long-term goals of living a healthier, happier lifestyle, I am doing that. I am on my way to do that. Which leads us into our next point of motivation. How do you stay motivated when you fail or when you don't feel like it? And truth be told, that a lot of people look at motivation as something that just occurs, that just comes to them, when that is not necessarily the case. Like a lot of things, motivation is created. What I mean by that is that you need that initial momentum. It's like physics, you know, like you push something and it goes and it keeps going and, you know, creates more momentum and it's easier to do something. The same with every motivation in life. The hardest part is getting started. The hardest part is getting to the gym, not actually working out. The hardest part is getting up out of bed, not the actual waking up and starting your day part. So once those things happen, it's a lot easier for you to complete a workout or start the rest of your day. So same thing with motivation. Motivation is actually something that is created. You have to take that initial step. For a lot of you guys who are in med school, who are still studying, and who ask me all the time on Instagram, how do you get motivated? How do you start studying when you really don't want to? And to be honest, you need to trick your brain. You need to create that space where you sit down and it's a good study environment and you say, okay, just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, that I'm going to sit here and read this, or I'm going to do this. And set an alarm, set a timer, set that app thingy that grows a plant. Anyways, do something study-wise for 5 minutes. And then once that timer goes off, it is likely that you'd actually want to do more, and it's okay for you to do more. And if it's not, if you still don't feel like it, then take a 5-minute break and then come back to it. Say you'll do 10 minutes now. After 10 minutes, you still don't like it, take another 5-minute break and then get back to it. Another 15 minutes. At the end of the day, you have to push yourself initially to get that motivation and then continue going. Know when you need to take those breaks so that you don't feel burnt out. And with motivation, I also want to mention that it has a very big connection to mental health. If you are not in the right mental health space, if you are feeling down, depressed, if you don't enjoy things that you used to, if your diet habits have changed, if you can't sleep, if you have anxiety with going outside, any of these things for more than 2 weeks, or a combination of these feelings for more than 2 weeks, then you should talk to somebody about it. You just talk to a counselor, find someone you trust and talk to them about it, because you can have depression, you can have anxiety that is preventing you from doing the task at hand. And so I want people to talk more about their mental health. I want people to have an understanding and acceptance about mental health, because it affects everybody and their well-being, and it shouldn't be stigmatized as it is. So talk to someone if you're feeling this way, because counseling, therapy, all things have shown to help you. That being said, I also think that it's very important to invest in your social networks. Their studies have shown that if you just have that one person that you're able to depend on, that you can call at, say, 2 o'clock in the morning, no questions asked, you would more likely to be happier than someone who didn't have that social support system. And they also found that the people who are happier tend to be more productive. I know, crazy, right? Alright guys, so that's all I had for my video today. Leave comments down below of anything that you think would be helpful to others. What are some of your ways of dealing with stress, anxiety, failure, and motivation? Love to hear from you guys. We're all learning from each other here. If you got this far and you haven't given this video a thumbs up, hit that like bell, subscribe so you don't miss any more videos, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.